Explosion on the pitch. Florentino Perez just dropped a bomb that landed like lightning in Valdebebas. Devastating news that changes Real Madrid's plans for the next La Liga match. No one expected this now. It was a dry, direct, and official statement. One of those declarations that takes a fan's breath away. It's as if the Madridista heart had been dealt an unexpected blow. Fans, who were experiencing days of confidence and excitement ahead of the season's start, now find themselves forced to recalibrate their expectations. Euphoria has given way to anxiety. But wait, before I reveal this information that's making everyone nervous, have you subscribed to the channel yet? This is the meeting point for the Madridista nation. Press the red button, activate the bell, leave a like that strengthens the message, and comment from wherever you're watching. Because here, every fan is part of this journey. You won't want to miss any news, behind-the-scenes scoop, or bombshell from the merengues, and you can be sure, when something explodes in Madrid, we'll be the first to report it here. Now take a deep breath, because what comes next, my friend, is heavy. Prepare your heart. Xabi Alonso arrived with morale, charisma, and the promise of maintaining the legacy of a giant. And his start in La Liga was, indeed, exciting. 2 convincing victories, attacking football, and a firm stance. The fans smiled. The press praised. The youth academy was well utilized. The reinforcements. Did you like this analysis, Madrid fan? Then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Who deserves to be a starter in Xabi Alonso's new Real? Let's exchange ideas. This is Madrid until the last second. Fit in. But the reality of the season is much crueler than the first 180 minutes of play. Real Madrid is currently experiencing a turbulent preseason, with a squad suffering from critical absences, injuries, surgeries, setbacks, all at once. While Xabi Alonso tried to solidify his philosophy in training at Valdebebas, the medical department became one of the busiest areas of the club. The names that are out aren't just any names. They're players who, for the most part, were in the coach's central plans for setting up his tactical structure. And every day that passes without these players on the field is another day of adaptation, improvisation, and tension. Because La Liga doesn't wait. The games come one after the other. And the feeling is clear. Madrid begins its title race with the handbrake on. Let's take a look at each one, and understand why this is so alarming. Ferland Mendy, for example, suffered a severe quadriceps tendon tear and has been out since April. He missed the Club World Cup, the final stretch of last season, and is still recovering. And the most worrying thing? There's no set return date. The Frenchman, who has been struggling with physical issues since 2022, may now even be available for transfer. Rumors suggest that club officials are considering his departure. And it doesn't stop there. Endrick, the child prodigy who dreamed of shining right away with the Madrid crest on his chest, has already begun his journey in the medical department. He was injured during the U20 World Cup and suffered a muscle relapse at Valdebebas. Although he's already training on the field, he's not yet cleared for official matches. Now hold on tight, because the next absence hurts the soul. Jude Bellingham, the number 5, the midfield engine, the maestro of the new generation. He underwent shoulder surgery. And the estimate? Between 6 and 8 weeks away, with the possibility of returning only at the end of September or beginning of October. That's a lot. Did you like this analysis, Madrid fan? Then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Who deserves to be a starter in Xabi Alonso's new Real? Let's exchange ideas. This is Madrid until the last second. For the start of the season. Without Mendy, the left-back position loses defensive security. Fran Garcia, while promising, is still quite inconsistent. He's a good pusher, but he lacks the same physical stamina when it comes to rebuilding. In midfield, without Camavinga, who is recovering from an adductor injury, the team lacks intensity. Tchouaméni and Valverde try to fill in, but they lack the same combative character. And Endrick, well, his impact would be more emotional and media-heavy at the beginning. But his absence prevents important testing and could delay his adaptation process. Now, Jude Bellingham is a different story. He's a regular starter, the brains of the team, the link between defense and attack. Without him, Xabi Alonso loses fluidity and organization. The responsibility falls on Kroos, who is still adapting to the new, more vertical style, and on Arda Güler, who is also coming back from injury and needs to gain rhythm. In training, Xabi has been trying new, tactical variations. 4-3-3 alternates with 4-2-3-1. But nothing replaces the ease with which Bellingham floats between the lines. The result? A hard-working, dedicated team, but less brilliant, less spontaneous. Madrid today plays more on grit than pure talent. Behind the scenes, there's a quiet commotion. Florentino doesn't want to act in desperation, but he knows the cast is at its limit, and that the window is closing. The most frequently mentioned name? Benfica's Álvaro Carreras. A young, full-back who could be Mendy's natural replacement. But negotiations have cooled in recent hours. Meanwhile, Ceballos, who almost joined Olympique Marseille, continues to train hard and could gain space with the absences in the midfield. Another name that has surfaced is Miguel Gutierrez, a Real Madrid youth product who now plays for Girona. There's pressure from some fans for his return. There are also those who say that Xabi Alonso wants to bring up more players from the youth academy. Did you like this analysis, Madrid fan? Then leave a like, subscribe to the channel and comment. Who deserves to be a starter in Xabi Alonso's new Real? Let's exchange ideas. This is Madrid until the last second. Like Marvel and Nico Paz, to fill the gaps. In the Spanish press, criticism is divided. Some urge patience, while others demand action from the club to bring in specific reinforcements before it's too late. And while all this is happening, Jude Bellingham posts a smiling photo on his stories. A sign of recovery or a strategy to reassure fans? Block 6. Impact of this situation on the team and the division. With so many absences, Real Madrid will have to rewrite its season plan. And quickly. La Liga has already started, and every point counts. Jude's absence, for example, changes the entire offensive dynamic of the team. Without him, there's less creativity and more predictability. In defense, without Mendy, the left wing becomes a hole. Opponents are already beginning to exploit this weakness. Mallorca, their next opponent, will certainly press there. Camavinga and Endrick are expected to return in September. But by then, the games against Mallorca, Sevilla, and even Atletico de Madrid will have already passed. Xabi Alonso knows he's being tested, not only as a coach, but also as a crisis manager. And it's in these moments that the depth of a manager's potential becomes apparent. The truth is this: Real Madrid will need every fan to support them, because this start to the season is far from ideal. And La Liga, my friends, doesn't forgive weaknesses. Those who don't adapt are left behind. Now it's your turn, Madrid fan. Do you believe Xabi Alonso will be able to keep the team competitive despite so many injuries? Do you think the club should sign someone in this final stretch of the window? Or is it time to trust the academy and the current squad? Comment below, because your voice is an essential part of this team. The Madrid community grows with every opinion, every debate, every emotion. Here, every video is a passionate review, an extension of the Chamartín grandstand, a space where love for Madrid is expressed in every word. If you've made it this far, it's because you feel the shield pulsing in your chest. So subscribe now, activate the bell, and share this video with your fellow Merengues fans. Let's go together this season, with information, emotion, and lots of passion. Renan says goodbye. Until the next video. And as always, Hala Madrid and nothing more.